Hey guys, welcome to Heat Happy Energy Amon Tarot. So today we are going to tap into their subconscious. What is their subconscious thinking about you, or what's going on in their subconscious about you? This is, the thoughts that they don't speak about, the emotions that maybe they don't fully understand, and the quiet truths that their soul is, holding on to when it comes to you. Now, the first energy is Ace of Pentacles. See, at subconscious level, you represent a new beginning. You represent abundance. You represent something that feels real, tangible to them. There's this awareness, maybe not fully conscious, but it's still there that with you something solid could be built, something grounded, something that actually lasts beyond those emotional highs and lows. Even if they don't verbalize it, that inner world sees it. There is value, there is potential, there is long term potential here, is what they see here. Now we have Queen of Swords. So, we have King and Queen both showing up in this spread here. And it is quite significant because Queen of Swords here shows that subconsciously they see you as someone who's clear, who has boundaries, at least at this point, who is perspective, no longer willing to tolerate confusion or emotional games. You're not easily fooled, and they know that. I also feel for some of you, your intuition is like super strong. This card also sets the tone for the entire reading here because since we have King of Swords as well, which tells me that this connection is deeply mental, karmic. Uh, this is rooted in truth. Two people learning emotional honesty through clarity, not chaos. See, um, so somewhere they know that you're not going to be, taking this chaotic energy anymore. Now, if this reading is resonating with you, please subscribe to the channel. Now, the next energy, see the inner urge or realization this connection activates in them is Magician. Subconsciously, this connection makes them feel that they should be doing more, choosing more consciously, being more intentional about things, taking responsibility for their actions. You awaken this awareness that they are not powerless here. They have choices, they have influence, and the ability to change the dynamic only if they truly want to, because they will have to make the change in something here. At the same time, this card also shows some sense of inner pressure because awareness comes with accountability, and that can feel uncomfortable to people. So you trigger their sense of personal responsibility. They don't, see, they know that this connection requires attention, intention, and passivity is not going to work. Now we have Hierophant. See, Hierophant is a very beautiful card here. I mean, if you look at it, there are two hands creating this heart. There is also this green color, so our heart chakra is green color as well. So it's a beautiful energy. Although this card is about traditions and conservative thought processes, belief systems, and all that, but here the deeper meaning this connection holds in their subconscious is Hierophant. It is about, this is also like a spiritual card. This is also about higher learning. At a soul level, this connection feels significant, it feels sacred, it feels purposeful to them. This is not something you can just replace. See, the imagery of this heart forming shows the subconscious recognition of union through shared values, emotional alignment, mutual respect, rather than any kind of control or obsession. And we don't have any kind of any such cards which show control or obsession in this reading. So they may not label it up as spiritual out loud, but internally this connection feels very guided to them. it feels karmic and meant to teach something important. They see this bond as meaningful and guided for sure, something tied to values, lessons, long term understanding. And then we have Ace of Cups. This also is like, uh, I love this card as well. The colors, and it's so refreshing. It's so, you feel happy seeing these colors, the combinations and everything. See, the emotional truth they're holding inside about you is Ace of Cups. Subconsciously, there is this fresh emotional opening when it comes to you. Feelings that feel nice, sincere, vulnerable. You know, this is not about repeating old emotional cycles. Aces are always about new beginnings, and this is about the desire to experience love in a healthier, happier, more open way. Even if they struggle to express it emotionally, you soften them and invite this genuine feeling in them. So there is real emotional potential here. Feelings that, want to begin again with honesty, with truth, with care, with transparency. Knight of Pentacles. Well, like I always say, this is the slowest card in the deck, and we have a snail right here, uh, trying to drag. But Knight of Pentacles is also a card that brings reliability, practicality, committed, patience, energy. So at an inner level, they want to move slowly, carefully, responsibly with you, which is a good thing because that's something that they have not been doing because they have only been moving slowly and carefully. Now, this adds responsibility to it. They see you as someone worth consistency and effort here. This is not rushed promises or impulsive gestures. This is where there is seriousness. Even if outward actions feel slow, internally they are thinking long term. They want to approach you with patience and reliability, not like those fleeting hot and cold. This is very opposite to the Knight of Wands, which is like in the moment, I want this, you rush in, and then you go away, disappear. Now we have King of Swords. The version of themselves that is that um, what is being asked from them to step into, they are being asked to step into. See, with both king and queen, like I said, the connection is asking for equal maturity, honest conversations, clarity, emotional integrity. Subconsciously, they know that to truly meet you, they have to rise. They must rise into clarity, responsibility, truth. No mixed signals, no emotional confusion, no avoidance, no guessing games here. You're not just a romantic interest here, you are a mirror of growth. That is where the King and Queen of Swords come in. Um, so you won't be able to see the imagery, but I'll still show you. Now, if you look at the Queen, she is like, she's looking downwards, and it is actually looking towards, in the card, she's looking towards the side where you start to talk to yourself. So she's talking to herself, is almost what I feel here. See, they know this connection demands emotional maturity and honest leadership from them. That's where they need to step up, and they need to step in that role here, is what this is saying. In the subconscious, you represent value, emotional renewal, meaningful potential, but also truth, standards, and accountability. This connection is not light or accidental. It pushes them to grow, to choose consciously, and meet love with integrity rather than avoidance. See, I don't know who has said this, but there is this quote that anything that does not nourish you is too small for you. Love is not meant to drain you, confuse you, or make you question your worth. And there is also this song, Unwritten. And there's this beautiful line from it. Today is where your book begins. So whether this connection moves forward, transforms, or it simply teaches you something, you are not waiting to be chosen. You're choosing yourself already. Choose clarity, choose self respect, choose love that meets fully with honesty. And trust this, that when something truly nourishing comes into your life, you won't have to fight for it. It will meet you right where you are. And that's what you need. That was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.